Good day there. It is Monday, July 6th, and we are doing our daily lectionary. Our first reading for the lectionary of the day comes from Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verses 8 through 14. Look, listen, there's my lover. Do you see him coming? Vaulting the mountains, leaping the hills. My lover is like a gazelle, graceful, like a young stag. Virile, look at him there. Or tiptoe at the gate, all ears, all eyes ready. My lover has arrived, and he's speaking to me. Get up, my dear friend, fair and beautiful lover. Come to me. Look around you. Winter is over. The winter rains are gone. Spring flowers are in blossom all over. The whole world's a choir and singing. Spring warblers are filling the forest with sweet arquebus. Lilacs are exuberantly purple and perfumed, and cherry trees fragrant with blossoms. Oh, get up, dear friend, my fair and beautiful lover. Come to me. Come, my shy and modest dove. Leave your seclusion. Come out in the open. Let me see your face. Let me hear your voice. For your voice is soothing, and your face is ravishing. Our Old Testament reading today comes from Genesis chapter 27, verses 30 through 46. And then, right after Isaac had blessed Jacob and Jacob had left, Esau showed up from the hunt. He also had prepared a hearty meal. He came to his father and said, Let my father get up and eat of his son's game, that he may give me his personal blessing. His father Isaac said, And who are you? I am your son, your firstborn, Esau. Isaac started to tremble, shaking violently. He said, Then who hunted the game and brought it to me? I finished the meal just now, before you walked in, and I blessed him. He's blessed for good. Esau, hearing his father's words, sobbed violently and most bitterly, and cried to his father, My father, can't you bless me? Your brother, he said, came here falsely and took your blessing. Esau said, Not for nothing was he named Jacob the heel. Twice now he's tricked me. First he took my birthright, and now he's taken my blessing. He begged, Haven't you kept any blessings for me? Isaac answered Esau, I've made him your master, and all his brothers his servants, and lavished grain and wine on him. I've given it all away. What's left for you, my son? But don't you have just one blessing for me, Father? Oh, bless me, Father. Bless me. Esau sobbed inconsolably. Isaac said to him, You live far from earth's bounty, remote from heaven's dew. You'll live by your sword, hand to mouth, and you'll serve your brother. But when you can't take it anymore, you'll break loose and run free. Esau settled in anger against Jacob because of the blessing his father had given him. He brooded, The time for mourning my father's death is close, and then I'll kill my brother Jacob. When these words of her older son Esau were reported to Rebekah, she called her youngest son Jacob and said, Your brother Esau is plotting vengeance against you. He's going to kill you. Son, listen to me. Get out of here. Run for your life to Haran, to my brother Laban. Live with him for a while until your brother cools down, until his anger subsides and he forgets what you did to him. I'll then send for you and bring you back. Why should I lose both of you the same day? Rebekah spoke to Isaac, I'm sick to death of these Hittite women. If Jacob also marries a native Hittite woman, why live? Our New Testament reading comes from Romans chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. But God's angry displeasure erupts as an act of human mistrust, and wrongdoing and lying accumulate, as people try to put a shroud over truth. But the basic reality of God is plain enough. Open your eyes, and there it is, by taking a long and thoughtful look at what God has created. People have always been able to see what their eyes as such can't see. Eternal power. For instance, in the mystery of his divine being. So nobody has a good excuse. What happened was this. People knew God perfectly well. But when they didn't treat him like God, refusing to worship him, they trivialized themselves into silliness and confusion, so that there was neither sense nor direction left in their lives. They pretended to know it all, but were illiterate regarding life. They traded the glory of God, who holds the whole world in his hands, for cheap figurines that you can buy at any roadside stand. So God said, in effect, if that's what you want, that's what you get. It wasn't long before they were living in a pig pen, smeared with filth, filthy inside and out. And all of this because they traded the true God for a fake God and worshiped the God they made instead of the God who made them. The God we bless. The God who blesses us. Oh, yes. And that ends our daily readings for the day.